How's it going, guys? Kuya sitting here with Kuya Jeff. Also, he's a pastor. So we're really blessed to have him today. But thanks for being with us.
Thank you for
It's really awesome. So we're here at church, and we had to go find a classroom because of all the Filipino stuff going on over the chow hall or whatever. But anyway, Pastor Jeff has a special story to kind of share with us. While he was in the Philippines, he had a heart attack. So this is one of those things to me that you just don't see on all these channels. You know, I know we're checking out all the cool, resorts and places to eat and stuff like that. But this is something that you really got to think about, because did you ever think that would happen to you?
No.
So tell us a little bit about
As a matter of fact, before like a month before we went to the Philippines, I was in atrial fibrillation with my heart, and so when I talked to my cardiologist, my doctors, and they were like, "Go, I'll see you when you get back. You're going to be fine. Don't worry about it." And so we went, and we were there about a week and a half. We stayed in Manila, and then we went to Palawan for like 4 days, and then we got back to Manila, and then one day we went to Angeles City. We came back that evening, and I woke up about 1:30 in the morning, and it felt like an elephant was on my chest, and I was in a lot of pain. So I got up and thought, my wife was asleep, and then my son was in the bed over here, and I thought, well, I'll walk it off, So I walked it off a little bit. It kept getting worse and worse and worse. So I'm thinking, okay, I'm in downtown Manila. So I woke my wife up. Thankfully, she was there, and I said, "Hey, you got to call an ambulance or something." And so we ended up calling the front desk at the hotel, and they said, "No, you don't want to take an ambulance. I'll get you a taxi." So whatever. And I had no idea, where any hospitals were or whatever. So I just went, and I really don't remember too much the ride going to the hospital, but. We got there. I do remember getting wheeled in. They had a wheelchair at the hotel for some reason, and so I remember them letting the taxi guy use that, and then going into the emergency room, and then we ended up going to, it was Manila Doctors Hospital, and it was a great hospital if you're going to get sick, by the way. But so they of course immediately came and started assisting me and stuff, and they were kind of concerned because the pain wasn't going away, and he said that we're giving you the highest dosage of morphine we can give you, and it was still on a scale of 1 to 10, it was 10.
Wow.
But one thing to keep in mind, you might want to get that travel insurance because my insurance, I dealt with them for like 6 or 7 months when I came back to the States to get my part back, but it was all out of pocket. They do have, what I understand, public hospitals. I guess this was a private hospital, but they have public hospitals, but I've also been told by family, you want to go to the private hospital. So, but I understand that when you book your travel, if you have get the travel insurance, it covers things like that. So it was out of pocket, and they actually wouldn't do anything for me until I gave them 50,000 pesos as like
Wow.
down payment. So, and then they started working, and so yeah, definitely make sure you don't plan on nothing happening, but if it does happen, make sure your insurance is going to cover it. Because I called Human Resources where I worked, and they're like, "Oh yeah, it works over there." Well, it didn't. So, that's one big lesson. But it was a minor heart attack. They had me in CCU for 4 days, and they did the little angiogram or whatever. They didn't have to operate. I'm still on medication, but they said everything was like 50% blocked. But we're watching. They don't worry. I guess they don't worry about it unless it's over 50%. But when I got back to the States, I had everything from the hospital. They gave me, from the hospital, and I took them to my cardiologist here in Mesa, and he said, they did everything he would have did. Everything was good. He's happy with what happened. So, I mean, for an unpleasant experience, it ended up being a pretty good experience.
Wow.
I mean, as far as, having to go through it.
Yeah.
But it pays to, the main thing I learned, and I'm thankful that it wasn't any more serious than what it was, but it's just different. I mean, when you get wheeled in and you're in the emergency room and everybody's looking at you and you don't understand what they're saying and you know something's wrong. It's like, okay, what's going on? So it's a different experience, and but they were top notch. Very, it was like I said, if you're in Manila and you get sick, go to Manila Doctor's Hospital.
Yeah.
But the main lesson I learned, I mean, and that could happen anywhere, but make sure just plan for the worst. Like I always heard, plan for the worst, hope for the best, and settle for whatever falls in between. So that is pretty much it. I mean, they did a really good job, and if you know somebody in the Philippines while you're there, have them sneaky in your food. I thought hospital food in America was bad.
Oh my gosh! Wow.
I had my kids and nieces and nephews were bringing Uncle Jeff.
Oh boy.
It's a jolly
Yeah.
thing. Though I hope the doctor will see this. But no, it worked out good though. I mean,
So, I mean, this whole thing where you kind of I don't know if it just made the situation worse. You knew you were having a heart attack. I'm in the Philippines. What the heck is going on here? This is not good, Goose. We got a problem.
Well, I didn't naturally, I've had a heart issue in the past, and every time you think you're checking out, this is it, I'm done. But I wasn't really too concerned because, as you know, my wife is from that area, and I really felt like I was in good hands from start to finish.
That's cool.
Yeah. And
So don't ask for an ambulance. I would probably say that's that one I never even thought about doing. Of course, they're starting to do that more here in the States. Just call an Uber. Don't get an ambulance. Or a ride share or whatever the heck they got in your city. But there's something else that's going to be going away too. Ambulances. So, well, that's an awesome story, man. That's something you just never ever. I'm going on vacation. Nothing's going to happen. I'm relaxing, and then all of a sudden, boom, that hits. And especially being in a third world country. And so, were you and you were married though then, right? At that time?
This was last year.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm sorry. You said before we started filming, it's almost a year to this.
Almost a year to it was the end of June, the 1st of July.
Wow. So here you go. A year later, he's still kicking it. Jeff's an awesome dude, man. He's down here at the Filipino American church where we go to. Great guy. Somewhere we're trying to figure out if we're brothers or not. He just has the short hair, and I got the long.
We are related.
My rings are sponsored by Pastor Jeff. So we got a lot in common, but it's an awesome time. I love hanging out with him. We've been talking a lot of other stuff to see if we can get something going. Also with Kuya Ben that's here, another great guy. Just to share stuff and our experiences with you. I know we're not, out looking at really cool resorts right now or
drinking coffee,
drinking 3-in-1, or even some kind of animal part that we don't know of that's been sauteed in vinegar and soy sauce. So, other than that, guys, this is Kuya Sid along with Kuya Jeff, Pastor Jeff. Is that buggy when I don't call you Pastor?
Not at all.
You're we're a brother.
We're brothers.
God.
This is my brother right here.
That's my brother too. I do this and he does this. So other than that, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one. If you got any questions, put them on there. I'd love to hear them. So would Kuya Jeff. We'd love to help you out. Love you guys. We'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye.
Thank you.